Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope everybody's doing well. I wanted to thank you all for the like, the shares, the subscribe. Everything that you do is greatly appreciated, and I am really grateful and thankful for it. And so today, I wanted to touch base on frequency, which is a term for vibration. And so this is something that we don't really dive into the extent of how deep it goes. But I wanted to bring out awareness into it because, one, I'm familiar with spiritual warfare, with dark magic, and people manipulating our free will without us knowing because we're operating at that frequency, and even trying to attack us while we're trying to ascend from that frequency, which basically just means like get out of that space. And so we in humanity really don't give the acknowledgement that it needs to energy. Our frequency coincides with the energy that we're operating it. And it's like low energy, low frequency, high energy, high frequency. And when I say high energy, I'm not meaning like you're like just moving around all the time, and I mean you're high vibrational in a sense where you are walking around with your moral compass. Okay? You're not engaging into dark and negative things. You're not operating from your lower chakras, from your lust, from sexual immorality, from addictions, from envy, jealousy, greed, things like that, right? Which we don't really look at. And so when we're operating at a lower frequency, and sometimes that means that, we're operating from our wounds, which can also manifest, anxiety, depression, mental illness per se, right? And so the key to all of that is to heal. In order to raise our frequency, we must first heal, because that's why a lot of us would go into addictions, because we want to, feel happy, feel joyful. But what we're doing is putting a band-aid on it. Even when it comes to psychotropic medications, right? And I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but that's just what we're doing. We're putting a band-aid on it. We're not truly going to the root of the issue and healing that. And once we heal that, we no longer are going to need that medication. We won't need that assistance because we have healed at a deep level, and that will manifest into our physical body as health.